Sure has been a while, huh? Yeah, lots of things have changed around here for sure. I know I keep saying it the same thing every video, but I apologize for the lack of videos. Basically, this channel is pretty much not much of anything at the moment. I'm not buying Funkos consistently as much anymore, and I'm just really picking up on any new release that really interests me. In which, in that case, it just mostly seems to be the Pokemon Pops. It's just that at this point in my life, I'm pretty content with the collection that I have right now, and I have no further need to continue to collect so much of all at once, you know what I mean? I have all the characters I want at the moment, and I'm just happy with how it is. I also don't want to continuously make the same videos over and over again, where I'm just showing a collection update where it's nothing much has changed, so I don't really have much content to make. But I guess today finally changes that, because I actually got some new stuff for once. Hamilton. Hamilton is a Broadway musical that was made in 2015, and became a theatrical film on Disney+, which is really just a cinematically filmed version of the play. I freaking loved it. My sister introduced it to me, and at first going into it, I didn't think I was going to get into it, mainly because, most people would say that US history was boring, I guess. But the way that Lin-Manuel Miranda added a spin to it by adding a lot of hip-hop fusions and just changing the characters' dynamics and whatnot, made the whole thing extremely entertaining with amazing songs, good performances, and of course, memorable characters, let's just be honest. So, when Funko announced that they were making the pops of it, I couldn't help myself. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna hunt down every single one. Hunt down every single one, he says. Hilarious. Yeah, during COVID, it was definitely hard to go into stores to get pops for sure. Just to be on the safe side, I decided to pre-order these. I chose BBTS, which is short for Big Bad Toy Store, to pre-order them from, because my father usually pre-orders figures from them and said that they're a pretty good place. The first ones I actually received in the mail were actually out of order. I had a feeling this would eventually happen, depending on which pops are actually released to the warehouse to fulfill for pre-order orders, but it's pretty weird. I'll give you guys the order of how I obtained them, basically. The first being Aaron Burr. He's pretty simple, but I like that they captured the look of his likeness pretty well, with the purple coat, of course, and has some nice details done throughout. Second was Peggy Skyler. It's funny that they made this character mainly because she's the one that's regarded as, one of the more lesser-known characters, because she's just kind of thrown there as a joke. But she is part of the Skyler sisters, so if you are going to make the other two, you might as well include her. But she's done very well. I like the wrinkles they added to the dress, and that is kind of flowing up as she's walking by, and the hair flowing is a nice touch as well. And the third I received was Eliza Hamilton. I was pretty excited to have received this one because she's one of my favorite characters from the show, and I think they did her pop very well. The details on her dress looks nice as always. Fourth one I received was just a single. George Washington. George Washington has a lot of good details going on around here. I like that they included his hat, and again, the color in his outfit looks really great. There's a little bit of white blemish on his hand there, but not too bad. But we all know what we really want here. We need the main man himself, Alexander Hamilton, right? Oh boy, what a nightmare. First and foremost, I know that I pre-ordered it, and I was okay with waiting, that's fine. But I noticed that the Hamilton Pops were starting to appear in stores, so I thought, oh, okay, in that case, maybe I can go find the Hamilton Pop in person, buy it right there and then, and that way I can cancel my pre-order and not have to worry about waiting anymore. But, yeah, people took that to their advantage because they thought, oh, wow, it's a Funko Pop of Lin-Manuel Miranda. You know what that means. We gotta freaking flip it on eBay, make them $50. Woo! Let's do it. Why are you guys doing this with comments? Please stop. Every store that I went to the mall like 3 times. I went to like 4 different GameStops. All of them were sold out. And if they weren't sold out, and they did have the Hamilton Pops, they had them all, except Hamilton himself, of course. So after many attempts, I decided, you know what, fine, I'll just be patient, I'll wait it out, and I'll see if my pre-order comes in time. And it did! I finally have him. Alexander Hamilton. Here's the freaking elusive pop right here. Still very hard to obtain at the moment. I haven't really seen it in person in stores at all, but there you go. I think pre-ordering these pops really were the best way to get these because, it's Hamilton. It's very popular. Of course, they're going to sell out quick. If you do want all 6, then it seemed like the best way to go. However, I received notice that my Angelica, the last one in the set, was going to be delayed until November. And when they said that, I was like, yeah, okay. I saw all the other pops in stores, including Angelica, a million times. I'm not going to wait until November for a common that's already available. So I canceled it, went to Amazon, found it for $10, and a day later, boom. Well, here's Angelica. I really like that they made her with the pose with the hands and the hips, because that's basically from the song, hair flowing as well, and I really like the little details they added to the hair, where it looks all braided. Looks really nice. Well, that was a whole month of time of just bouncing back and forth. There is the Walmart exclusive Hamilton, where he's in the blue coat, but, I think I'm good. If the common was super hard to get, now imagine the exclusive. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. So, where do we go from here? Well, I am going to buy Funko Pop still, let's be honest here. It's just that it's definitely not going to be as much at all. If anything, it'll be a really far and few in between. Again, I'm just happy with the Pops that I currently have, and I just don't have a desire to go into a store and buy 15 of them at once and come back home. I was wanting to get the Luca Pops, but for some reason they just like completely vanished. I don't know why they're so hard to get. So I guess I could just play the waiting game. I was actually going to shut down the channel, but I don't know. I felt like it was a little bit unfair, so I'm going to sit on it for a little bit longer and see what the future gives for me, basically. Hope you guys enjoyed the video as always, and see you on the next video.